Every year across the globe, millions of people are diagnosed with anxiety, depression, or one of their related disorders, making these conditions some of the most common psychiatric problems of the modern age.
It is estimated that as many as 1 in 4 people will experience an anxiety disorder in their life, and up to half of them will also develop depression.
In America alone, approximately 18% of the population, around 40 million people, live with anxiety each year.
While the World Health Organization states that 350 million people suffer from depression, making it the leading cause of disability worldwide.
Yet, despite these being highly treatable conditions, around 1/3 of all people do not get treatment, leaving them to negotiate feelings, thoughts, and behaviors that can be confusing, distressing, and all-consuming.
And it is understandable that people do not get help. Trying to find your way through the maze of doctors, therapists, treatment programs, and the healthcare system can be very difficult, costly, and anxiety-producing in its own right. The result? Many people lack a basic understanding of their condition, allowing it to persist and to perhaps become chronic, disabling, and debilitating.
But it doesn't have to be this way. This groundbreaking event brings together some of the best scientists, therapists, researchers, and thought leaders from across the world, offering you an opportunity never before seen to access cutting-edge information, research, and advice on how to beat anxiety and depression.
The presenters for the summit have been hand-selected from a pool of hundreds of experts who have proven that they know what it takes to get results and to help people like you make changes for the better. They are authors, scholars, practitioners, experts, and innovators.
So if you are one of the millions of people suffering from anxiety right now, this is a must-attend event. Throughout the summit, from the safety and comfort of your own home, you will be exposed to a mix of traditional and modern treatment options, helping you to understand why you have anxiety or depression and how to manage and perhaps even eliminate your symptoms.
Where appropriate, the talks will provide you with practical advice so that from the very first sessions, you will feel empowered and inspired to make any changes you need to begin to feel the peace and happiness that you deserve.
And just to make sure that you really understand the value of the learning that will be available to you during the summit, we have an exclusive but limited invitation for you. For absolutely no cost, we want you to have an unrestricted entry pass to our pre-summit knowledge series of talks and lectures, where you can join a number of our experts over 3 days to get exposure to top quality information that you can use immediately.
It is absolutely free with no strings attached, just 100% high-value content. At the end of the 3 days, you will be able to decide whether or not the full summit is for you, and even if you decide not to attend, you will leave with enormous value.
To register for the complimentary pre-summit series, simply fill in your name, country of origin, and email address to the right of this video.
Here at the Beat Anxiety Now World Online Summit, we believe that anxiety and depression are real conditions and there are real solutions available.
So if you have been experiencing physical or emotional exhaustion, social isolation, or if your relationships are strained, if you feel scared, alone, or misunderstood, it is now the time to act. For a fraction of what you would pay to get one-on-one advice from any of our experts, this one-of-a-kind event allows you to tune in from the privacy of your own home to get the information, tools, and strategies that you need to gain more emotional freedom.
Your first step is to simply sign up for the complimentary pre-summit series on the right of this video. Again, there is no cost, no obligation, just great content.
It is about you and the dreams you have for your life, what you want to achieve, who you really want to be, and how you want to live. So act quickly to join us because the numbers of pre-summit passes are strictly limited. To claim yours today, simply confirm your details to the right of this video, and
we'll see you at the summit.